Welcome to the RPM Racing League World Tour. Tonight we're racing at Daytona Road Course, and we've got your guys already lined up here with Skeletal Sneak rounding up the front row, Sky and Jay, your second row, Wild and Ryan making their appearances in the back row tonight. We got a 45 lap race ahead of you guys, and it's in the wet right now. It is wet on track. So all these guys in wet tires right now. Oh, well, apparently Jay's on hards, so he's going to go backwards. He said he's joking. Yeah, he says, or is he? But Skeletal leading them to the green. And there's the green flag. Skeletal, the decent start on the bottom, but here comes Jay looking on the outside. It's a big push there from Sky. He's going to slide right to the back bumper of the 27. And Sneak's going to have to be forced wide, so that's going to slide, I believe, Sky. Nope, never mind. Sneak's able to keep, keep second from Sky. So Sky slides in a line third. No movement here at all from the order. It'll be Skeletal, Sneak, Sky, Jay, Wild, and Ryan. Going through these first few turns, Skeletal already pulling a nice little gap over Sneak. We're going to go back here to Sneak, see where he's looking at. And he's got a good gap to Sky as well, so everybody's going to slide. Oh, big slide for Sky! Big slide. He's going to hit the wall. Single car around right there. That is it. No caution being thrown. But now Jay also slid, and that's going to put Wild right on his back bumper. Can the 85 pull a nice little gap here? As this is your closest battle right now, as Sneak is about a second behind the race leader. They will have to pit at least 2 times. Unless they save. Unless they save, as it is definitely going to be strange. As whoa, Jay going through the grass a little bit there, and going through grass again. Big slide out of Jay. That is not what you want to see out of that 85. As his teammate's going to go right around the outside and clear him for third. We're going to slide up to Wild here, who did take over that third spot. He did say he will not be able to finish this thing, so we're going to see how far he goes. But he will be awarded the 6th place position if he does end up having to leave. He's wiggling and wobbling. As he's going to go a little bit wide. Jay looked a little bit lower. They are still close. This guy trying to still regain the time that he lost in that first opening lap, missing one of those turns, and he's going to get around Ryan. But Jay all over the back bumper of that 97, so teammates right here together. Don't count either one of them out for this 3rd place position, that's for sure. It could go either way, depends on who's better at what part of the track. Who's better in the wet right now, and it's looking like Jay is able to keep it right here to Wild. I think he gained a little bit there, actually. He did. He is there. He's going to have to put the pressure down all over the back bumper of the 97. It is a race for sure for third. I would tuck in behind Wild here if I'm Jay. Get some slipstream going into the bus stop. I hope you don't overshoot it a little bit. That's the big threat about being right behind somebody, is don't overshoot it and take them out with you. And if you're Wild, you don't want to overshoot it yourself and just hand the position over to the guy you're fighting, especially a teammate. Wild still holding on this position, but Jay is right behind him. I think Jay is going to get around him pretty quickly. Maybe not on the oval part, but once they hit the infield and hit the actual proper road course part, I do think Jay's going to get him. Maybe not. Jay's going to go ahead and take the look down low as they come to the line, and Jay's going to take the spot away, but Wild now books the crossover back down on the bottom. It is big fighting between these two teammates, and whoa, Wild made a little bit of contact there with Jay. Still side by side. And Wild's finally going to hand over the position to Jay, but he's not going to just let Jay pull away, that's for sure. Maybe. Hold on. Oh, Wild went around. Missed the turn. Road courses are different. It doesn't... The single car stuff has to be a little bit more. Not just two. That's part of it, but there's no separation cautions. There either has to be two cars together, or I think we set it to, let me double check it before I say something that's wrong. Flips also. Let me double check our ruling. We would need one more for, but it can't be Sky or Wild. It can't be Sky or Wild. Uh-oh. Hello, little Timmy. It looks like Sky is starting to get a good run here for Jay, potentially. Sky's looking incredibly racy right now. Not getting any time to the front two, really, but he is definitely closing in on Jay to try to look for that third spot. How hard do you fight if you're Jay? As we're hearing confirmation from Jay, he might just let him have it. He's still trying to get a hang of trying to drive the track in the wet condition. As we're hearing communication from his teammate saying, don't do it. Sky is definitely closing in, but whoa, big slide there. For the center of a turn, was not able to get the apex properly. But that number two trying to close to Jay. It's definitely been a very separated race, as you can see Wild in the background, so Wild's still holding on pretty strong. If he can just get himself regathered, he can go forward again. It is not over till it is over. He missed a turn early, after you passed him in turn one, he missed the next turn. Sky is still closing on Jay, he's about 2 seconds behind. You can just see the difference. Sky is able to get a much better grip here. Whoa, but he's gonna slide through turn one. Went wide. So there's not a whole lot to commentate on right now. Everything's kind of just spread out. Sky is still trying to catch Jay, but everybody else is kind of spread out. This is why we had separation cautions, because it got boring very quickly. And Sneak is slowly losing more time to Skeletal. But Sky now closing to the back end of Jay. He is there. Who? Oh, that just means his AI is taking over. He's fine. He'll be able to get back. But here goes Sky going into the bus stop, and Jay does not give him the space whatsoever. Shoved him off track. because once again, like I said, this is about to get boring very quickly. Nothing to really commentate about. Nobody up here I can really talk that you guys can really hear. So get ready for a bunch of quiet laps. As wild. And one's in, or DND, not DMV. DND. No, DND campaign. No clue where Antoine's at, no clue where Smitty's at, no clue where... Yeah. No clue from Smitty, though. And no clue from the other two Chevys, either. Fair enough. Okay. That kind of sorts it out why there's only 6 cars. But we definitely need to get more next season. Yeah. Nope. Never. He's on the ban list. He is. I'm just watching Wild right now. I'm watching him take some laps right now. And one of his anime cars. Oh yeah, you're right. Let me go watch Ryan. Oh, did Ryan get back in? Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I really like that Green Day car. I really like that. I think it works really well with that 90. As Ryan is sliding through these turns, and he just took out some of the signs on the side of the track. Just got on the oval. American Idiot Green Day car. But still, Sneak is just slowly losing time to Skeletal, so it's definitely looking like Sneak can be a threat this season for sure. Jay has asked for a red flag so we can all hop on the roller coaster. Alright, that's the trophy. Winner gets to ride the roller coaster. Jay's locking in. We've gone up to Sky to see what he's gonna do. There's about 15-second gap, I think, between him and Sneak. So, no. Well, then they can't hear. I wish I could. I really wish I could. Ryan is a dummy, so... Good job, Jay. Well, I'm now listening to Ryan, and the first thing I hear is, ah, shit. Ryan is almost almost an entire minute behind the leader. Oh, never mind. It was so different for me. That was timed to wild, I think. No. He was almost a minute behind wild. Oh, well, he was already counted, so. Scott is around, and that is going to allow Jay back up to third, and Sky's going to reclaim that position. And there goes Wild! Wild takes over a position away from Sky as well! Yeah, well, let's see. Can Ryan get there? I had to throw a dig there. Well, now we've got a... Oh, Sky's actually darted down pit road, so Sky will be the first one to hit pits. Does that trigger everybody else to come in? As we've popped back watching Ryan and his number 90. I'm not gonna lie, I know I said it already, but I actually really like how that car looks. It looks really good. As we saw Kieran in the background. Hey. As we are now watching Skeletor for the first time since the green flag dropped, pretty much. He's closing in on a lap car. How quickly can he work around Ryan? As Ryan's going to move out of the way, he's going to let that 27 go. So Kieran finally catches up to Ryan, and he's going to put him a lap down, and Sneak will be the second car to go down pits. As we've gone back to Jay here. He's about 30 seconds behind the leader. Oh, no, not 30 seconds behind the leader. That's Sneak. I don't like how it changes to the intervals between drivers and off the gap to the leader. There we go. He's 40 seconds behind, and Wild is about 4 seconds behind him. Two cars have come into pits, and Sneak is going to come out still ahead of Jay. But he's going to be slow. Jay's going to be able to get the position most likely. And there it is. Jay up to second. But Sneak already takes the spot back. Jay just lets him roll by. Never mind. The better question is, when do your other four pit? Okay. Wild closing up the J. As Wild has closed the gap up to Jay, it's now 2.6. Sneak has already pulled a 3.5 second over Jay. Wild lost a little bit of time there to Jay. Who put on the nitrous? Did you see Wild closing, or attempting to close the J? No. What, standing by it because they're too short? I mean, we're gonna win. Dude, when do you want a Ferris wheel? As Wild is struggling for some grip. I heard his tire, his end close there. Vroom, 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 vroom. He's having a hard time keeping that thing facing forward. The skeletal comes into pits. Lower. Lower. As Wild did lose about and Sneak goes back down pits. So, an issue there for Sneak, I guess, when they're in that first stop. Wild also comes in, so he's going to try to jump Jay. And they put softs on the left. They're probably all high as shit. Huh, I wonder why. As Sky is going to get around Wild out of pits. Here comes the sun. The fact that me and Jay had the same idea. Can Wild now close up the Sky is the better question. He's got fresh tires. As we're hearing from Jay, he's going to come in this time. He's going to come in this time, box. Baba boy. Oh. Photo McQueen. As we're looking at something happened with Sky again, Wild caught back up to Sky. Is Wild trying to close up. Jay has finally hit pits, and Sky just went straight through the grass, and Wild's going to try to look around the outside, and he will. Okay. I would say, yeah, if you put like yourself on the AI drive for sure. You've got 48 seconds over Sneak. As Wild slides wide, Sky does too. It's going to be a 3-car battle for third. As Jay's coming out of pits, he's going to have the freshest tires, but he's going to come out in this group last. Can Jay close up to Wild and Sky? Can Wild close up to Sky again? And can Sky just pull away? So we got to watch these three. Ryan, still the only car yet to hit pit road. As Wild takes a much lower line there compared to Sky. He was in the grass a little bit. As about a second behind. During communication, Ryan is coming into pits. Is Jay really wide through that turn? Not right now. As we are closing up on a third of the race done. Wild still trying to close the Sky. Wild 1.4 behind, Jay 1.2 behind, so very even between these three on like gaps between each other. Can Wild close up the Sky? Sky make a mistake. He's been prone to make some of these mistakes that he's been doing all through the race. I think he's been the only one to go off track multiple times and spin multiple times. Well, I'm just pointing out the facts. The facts are he's gone off track multiple times and spun multiple times. But so is Ryan. Ryan's also gone off track multiple times. Ryan hasn't spun, but he's gone off track multiple times. Yeah, Sneak is gonna get around Ryan. Oh, and Sneak's around. Caution flag will wave for the first time. And they will race it back. For third, fourth, and fifth. Oh, I am. This is about to get entertaining. Jay versus Wild for fourth. Teammates gonna duke it out. Who's gonna break later? Did you slow down and just wait for Sneak? Go. But it'll be a Wild over Jay. Sky third. Sneak does get it back going. So, single file and hits are open this time by. No. As they're gonna go green. Teammates on the front row. Sky, the only non-forward right now. Green flag back on the way. The 27 leads him to green. He's got his teammate to his outside. Whoa! And there goes Wild. Big slide there. And that's gonna be Wild around one car. Big crash. But now Jay takes over second. Jay's glad that he bailed early because he saw something chaotic was going to happen, but he's got Sky approaching behind for second. Can Jay hold up Sky? All over the back bumper. Sky does look down at the bottom. Jay going to go for the outside line. And that's going to put Sky up to second. Can Jay use the draft, though? All right, time to go watch Ryan to see when he flips. Gonna go back up to Jay here at the bus stop. It does look like Jay's gonna lose some touch to Sky, though. And Wild takes over fourth now. Everybody's pitted twice. Now there's nothing really to watch right now. Oh, well, Jay's technically kind of close, but not really. Leave me alone. Can you stay out of these conditions? Yes. I'm just gonna watch this guy drive right now. Up to second. I think that's kind of where he's gonna stay. I think we still got what 27 laps to go, so a long way still to go for sure. With that Red Bull number 27 holding onto this lead currently and extending it, that's for sure. We're gonna watch him for a couple laps just cause. Just cause 3. W lap time. Congratulations. Crew chief is just sitting there. All right, when do you want to pit? Not even a word sound. It's constantly just. No. Brian's just slow, that's all. The one that's gone around the most has been Sky and then Wild. I smell pennies. Oh. Okay. Bruh. Shut up. Whoa, big slide of Sky there through the bus stop. First time Jay said that. This now win. Jay is gay. Sorry, bye. There we go. By yourself. Shut. Sky is really drifting these exits. No. Correct. I don't pay attention to this guy. I've been watching you and Wild for most of this. Me? No, I did not. I said it was raining lightly. Yeah, I can tell. Jay is completely not even on track anymore at that point. He was so far in the grass. Jay was just, you know, going through the grass, mowing a little bit. Boom. No. No. I missed when I could turn. And there goes Jay once again wide into turn one. Oh, you didn't learn that from Bubba Wallace? Yep. Martinsville. Oh. Snap shirts are going dry. Grape. Grape. Probably skeletal. Let me see. Alright, let's go through the list of drivers. Jay's fastest lap was a 150.6. Skeletal, a 146.7. A 148.5 for Sky. A 150.004 for Wild. And then Ryan's fastest is a 152, so Ryan already doing better than his qualifying lap. Good job, Ryan. Okay. You don't like what? I'm putting on the map to see where everybody's at because I'm just kind of looking to see now. So we're watching Jay. Oh yeah, he got a hot dog. As we're watching Jay right now, Wild still trying to close the J. Ryan existing in the back. Literally the closest people to each other right now are Jay and Wild. Everybody else is so spread out. And we have only had one car go around for this go around so far, which was Wild in turn 1 off the restart. He did. It didn't look. It was a very awkward angle that I got to see, but all I see is Wild just absolutely lose the back end. That sounds about right. Yep. And there's a reason why Red Wolf ain't Chevys. No, we mainly ran Toyota in the World Tour. Both Season 1, Season 2, both of my championships for the team were in Toyota. Wait, what happened? Nice. You got a pit. He realized. Can you stop? Stream is that a glitch, and you saw it, I looked over and saw that it glitched. If Jay were to win a race, that's all I wanted to hear. That's all I want to hear from his interview. Alright, we're gonna have to wait 2 seasons. Homestead. Andy. Andy is more skilled than what you think. What, at Eagle Rock? Wild's really good on ovals. Wild really shows good performance on those. Kieran, you are good everywhere. And Ryan will be the first one to come into pits now. Yeah, it's Kieran. What do you expect? So Ryan will be the first one to come out of pits. He took his early stop, and he's going to come out right in front of Kieran. Jay's struggling to get handling through the bus stop. Careful through the grass, Jay. That, unless both of you go around. Nice. No clue. Oh. And Wild is closed that gap down to under 2 seconds. Can he get closer? What? Jay pulling away in that last turn. Definitely looks like Jay's a little bit faster on the infield. Sky, is it Sky asking if you've got one? Yeah, Sky, welcome to League Racing with Kieran on Forza. He doesn't have a setup, he's just that fast. But if you do want to make sure that there's no setups, we can make that a thing. I can set up a very specific setup that I will check every single race to make sure everybody races. Why, Jay, you got something to hide over there? As he's cutting through the grass in the bus stop. Giggles and, or was it Shiggles and, Shiggles and Hey, Fang, you're looking good. And Jay once again going through the grass, struggling for grip. Jay will come into pits. And Sky will have to come back in. Uno boxo. Sorry, the league doesn't have enough funding for everybody to have their own box. You gotta share one. As it's gonna be a duel between Jay and Wild. All the funding went to just getting the league started. Jay versus Wild for P2 now because Sky is gonna be a little bit behind. Jay's gonna have it, but oh, here comes Wild. Big dive down into the turn. Contact. The more they fight, the easier Sky's gonna catch. But the better question is, can they get Sky involved? And Sky crashed again. So Sky has crashed himself again, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. I just think he may have gone slow through the turn and I didn't see it. Maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. It just looked like he stopped. It looked like his dot just stopped. So my bad on that, Sky. His Skeletal's gonna hit pits, and it's a battle between Jay and Wild. Oh, well, I didn't see it, but Skeletal's out of pits already. Jay's gonna be side by side going into the bus stop. But Jay's gonna be able to get the advantage. He's gonna clear Wild. Jay's nose is itchy. My itches. My itches. My itching noses. Is Jay versus Wild again coming out of the line. It looks like Jay will hold the position for now. Like I said, the more they fight, the more Sky catches. The more impatient Wild's gonna get, that's for sure. No. No, it's clearly the Terminator played Arnold. I don't know what you mean. Oh my god. Wait, what did you just say? In February? If I'm on this crazy. And here goes Wild down to the inside into the braking zone. But he's gonna back off. Jay's gonna have the spot going in. Wild definitely not letting up. He is staying near Jay as much as he can. But Sky closing. I would hope Jay, he's older. Oh. Okay. As they head into turn one. Wild goes a little bit wider than Jay. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about that one. As we're watching Jay here, he's looking. Whoa, he's gonna go on the grass a little bit. Went a bit wide there, and that's gonna allow Wild to try to get right back around him here. Side by side, this is allowing Sky to catch a little bit more. Is he just going to let Wild have the lead for now out of these two? As you can see, Sky is closed up. What does Jay do here? Looks like nothing, but he's going to get down to the bottom of Wild. He's going to get around Wild. Wild just lets him go. It looks like a little bit there. Can Wild at least hold up Sky? 3 cars under a blanket. Jay. Whoa, he's going to have some help there from Sky going into the turn. That's going to stack them both up. Here comes Wild back looking for the spot. I feel like we're going to have a crash between these three. Jay trying to block Sky. Sky looks low. Jay's there. Here comes Wild on the outside. Jay holding off the bottom. Sky has got it trapped right now. Sky now gets to look down the bottom. He's going to send it in deep. He's going to slide it. And that's going to put Jay back up. But Wild's also going to look. It's going to get interesting here. A deep dive by Sky into turn 1 definitely did not help him whatsoever. This allowed Jay to pull a tiny little gap. Sky trying to close. Wild not able to get the rotation out of those last few turns that these two have had. And Sky's got to give a bump to the back end of Jay. He's got to give another bump. He wants to get around that 85. As he is sliding, you can see the grip not happy with that Chevy, just not happy with it whatsoever. And he's going to give a big shot to Jay. That was a massive shot to the back end of that 85. If that 85 sees him again, I don't think Jay's going to play too nicely with him. But if he wants to get back to Sky, he's got to get around Wild first. That's how big the shunt was. Even Wild got around Jay. As we are slowly approaching the end of this thing. It looks like Wild got a very good exit that last time. So that's going to allow him to close the gap in the Sky a little bit. The Doki Doki number 97. Can he put the pressure down for second? Once again, Sky looks a little wide there. Once again, he just does not get the grip out of the exit of turn 1. That's going to put Wild up to second. And Sky's going to send it into the turn. And there he goes, wide again. The aggressive driving style definitely did not pay off there. Wild psyched him out, says, "See you later. You are not getting me with the same trick you pulled on my teammate." Smart play by Wild there, smart play. Not allowing that number 2 to move him out of the way. But now he's got to hold on for 11 more laps if he can. Wild up to second, Jay third, Sky fourth. They are all right here together. Sky definitely being very aggressive with trying to get these guys out of his way, but I don't know how long it's going to work. He's going to make one bad move like he did earlier, and Jay moved him out of the way like with a big shot. Does Jay want to return the favor, though? If he does, how hard will the favor be? That's the better question. We're going to slide back to Jay here. Watch this 85, see where he runs here. He's got a Chevy closing in on him. Sky once again looking low in the first turn, and Jay's gonna go really wide. But he's able to get the exit run, but not enough. Maybe still there. Sky is definitely still got company. And Jay is not making it easy for Sky, that's for sure. Looking around the outside. But Sky's going to be able to get that rotation a lot better than Jay, so that's going to allow him to clear Jay. Sky now has Wild ahead of him. He sends it in deep again. He's definitely sending it in deeper and let that exit be his fault. It doesn't look like it's slowing him down too much, except for the big slide. I did not know if he was going to hang on to that thing. Sky trying to close the gap to Wild. 10 laps to go. Less than 10 laps to go. Oh, it did. Okay. As there's Sky now looking out of the bottom. Wild not letting them get that full look. Sky all over the back bumper. Now he will get that look. He's going to get out to the inside. You know Wild is not going to play too nice with him, and he's going to get to his door. They're going to move them both up the track. And Wild now takes the peak down low. Wild is not going to let Sky pull away that easy. Into turn one. Sky keeping it nice and tight, and so does Wild. Jay also trying to close up. As there goes Sky! He's going through the grass! So there he goes again. Another mistake out of Sky there. Goes wide and now loses 2 positions again. But now Jay to the back bumper of Wild. It is a duel for second place. I wish it would show me the entire map right now because I want to see where Kieran is compared to these guys right now. Because only once in RPM history have we had a leader lap the entire field at a road course. Me. Well, he asked, I wasn't gonna say. I was not gonna say who it was, but it's Kieran asked. So they go into the bus stop. Whoa, Jay, a big set. He's gonna get around Wild. Whoa, but Wild slides, and there goes Wild around again. So that's gonna put Wild out of contention unless a caution comes out. Teammates collide. Jay got loose going into the bus stop, and it collected his teammate. Wild was already counted for. Now here goes Sky around the outside. As it now looks like Sky's able to just get clear of Jay for now. Wild's just going to come down pits. Sky now just trying to pull away from Jay, try to pull a gap here. As Wild does go a lap down now. So that does show where Kieran is on track. He is definitely closed up to these guys, to the back end of these guys. With only a few laps remaining. Only 3 cars on the lead lap. And Sky is pulling away from Jay. He's finally able to get this break that he needed and just getting away as fast as he can. One mistake though, one mistake out of Sky, that's all it takes. Jay getting in the grass a little bit there. It has definitely gone quiet in the party. Not like a single word has been said, really, since that contact between Jay and Wild, from what I can hear. I know Jay apologized. I know he apologized. But that's the last really stuff I've heard, other than Kieran just talking to me just then. Is Jay slow? I don't know what happened there. He just lost a bunch of time. But the laps are winding down. 7 laps left. Skeletal's got an entire minute and like 20 seconds over the field. It's insane the gap that he's got right now. But those 3, Wild, Sky, and Jay, definitely battled it out. And sadly, Wild ended up having to be the victim in it. It wasn't intentional, but sadly that is what happened to him. I just didn't know where he was on track, because I know he pitted. Watch Sky a little bit here in the closing laps. As soon as that leader hits lap 42, that is caution cutoff. So it's a little bit away, but unless we get 2 cars going around, there's not going to be another caution. Nobody's close enough to wreck each other. With 6 laps left. There's definitely been a back and forth between eventful and boring, for sure, where we get these good battles going and then something happens and it gets spread out again like it is right now. For these last few laps, it has definitely gotten spaced out. Sky rounding turn, oval turn 3. As Kieran is going through the bus stop currently, so about half a lap, not even, left for Kieran to set caution cutoff. As here he comes. He will round the tri-oval, and it is official. Caution cutoff, and Sky going through the grass again. So another mistake there from Sky. Didn't go around, but definitely lost some time there, but able to keep it going and keep up the spot. But if he does make another one of those, Jay will be able to bounce. Only 5 laps remaining. Everybody quiet, just trying to focus on what's ahead of them. What I can hear, I can't hear Wild or Sky, but Ryan, Skeletal, and Jay are all very quiet. Guess I got a woohoo from Ryan. As you can see Jay in the background from this camera angle. This guy, he's gonna go straight through the grass. Careful there. Only a few laps remain. Jay did get some time there on Sky. Again, this has been Sky's worst spot. Once again, drifting. Sliding the tires around. As you can see Ryan right ahead of them. Jay went wide. So not what Jay wanted, he just went a little bit wide there. Sky is still sliding the back end. Is the car behind them? That is the leader. Does Kieran have enough time to get to them? The response? A cough. The response? I need help. As we will only do an interview with our race winner tonight. You know what, fine then, we'll do two, Ryan and Skeletal. You know, we just gotta, you know, we'll talk to Sneak with the DNF. What happened there? Pulls what? Well, there goes Ryan in the pits for the final time. As Kieran will come around to hit 3 to go. Hey, always a thought for next season. No one take that. I want that. 3 laps to go for your race leader. Still close, technically, between second and third. Whoa, Sky touched the grass a little bit there. Definitely closing up to them. Sky struggling for grip. Jay is able to close the gap. Jay may have been a little bit more careful on his tires. And a big slide out of Sky. Whoa! He's got no tires left. Kieran trying to set a record that would add himself to a list of 1 currently, but he can make himself the second driver to lap the entire field at a road course. Sky gonna try to outbrake him. Jay gonna give him a bump. Jay gonna put him through the grass. As you can see, Kieran also right there in the frame. Sky now, can he get back to Jay? We saw him struggling with tire wear. Did he use all the tires that he had? And how will he move out of the way for the leader? How hard will he go against Jay here? But to be fair, Jay did get his payback. Sky ran him hard earlier. Sky still struggling in this turn one to get an insane amount of grip. He's still there. Still could go either way. As he's going to let Kieran by, and that is going to put a car between them. Going to slide up to Jay here. I think he's going to let Kieran by in this turn, maybe. No, he is not letting Kieran get by him too easily. Now he lets him by on the straightaway. He didn't want to give it up in a turn. But now Jay's going to hope Kieran doesn't give out draft during the chicane. That's like the big issue Jay's been battling with somebody right in front of him. Just not able to keep it facing the right direction as he wanted. But now Kieran does have the entire field lap. 2 laps to go. As Kieran gonna just cruise right there with Jay. Not gonna do too much. Now, Sky is closed back up to Jay. It is gonna be a last lap duel between these two. Side by side coming out of the front stretch. Sky with a runner on the outside. Sky able to clear as they head through the triangle. Into turn 1. Jay gonna go really wide, so an issue there for Jay. That might have sealed it. That might have sealed it unless Sky makes a mistake. That doesn't look like he is right now. It looks like that one lap was just a mistake with wear. Right now he looks like he's fine unless he has another issue like Jay just had. I think he's got it. But the entire field a lap down. Sky sliding a little bit, not as bad as he was that one lap. He's just got to keep the 4 wheels. Whoa, well, maybe. That was a big slide for Sky. But he's got a big enough gap. I don't see Sky making an issue through this bus stop. That's the final turn he's got to make. No issues so far. And it is smooth sailing from there. We're going to go to Kieran, who is going to be the winner here at Daytona Road Course by over a lap. The only other driver to do this feat would be myself. So, there is the finish. Skeletal finishes a lap ahead of the field. Sky will come home second, and Jay will come home third. That is your top 3 for today. Wild will come home 4th, and Ryan will come home 5th, and Sneak will finish 6th with having to leave. I'm going to go ahead and unmute. As we will go to interviews shortly, we'll do an interview with Ryan and Skeleton. Oh, I forgot that it still counts, so keep going. I thought it would have stopped you because you were a lap down. I didn't realize that it didn't stop you. I thought it was going to because you're a lap down. Yeah. I mean, nobody's changed. It's not going to change. So it's still Skeletal Sky, Jay, Wild Ryan. I did not realize I didn't stop you guys, because normally games do that. Normally racing games stop you if you're a lap down. No, he's not. No. Jay's third. Jay is right behind Sky, and Wild is all the way still in the infield. And Sky is sliding big time. And Snake finally ended up disappearing. Fun! So good to know I was right. You were struggling with tire. As there's still 30 seconds left, can Wild make it to the line? Ryan's still blocking him. And Wild goes for a nice little wee. Also gonna see Wild make the full race. I know he said that he was gonna do one lap and then back out, but that was good. Alright, so there's your order. Skeletal, Sky, Jay, Wild, Ryan. And we will get our 2 interviews done with Ryan and Skeletal shortly. Alright. Obviously, came out today, obviously ran the slowest for sure. But you did beat your goal. You did get your goal of finishing top 5. How did the race go for you as obviously the guy kind of just driving laps?
Bro, I got 3 goals. What you mean? My 3 goals were get a top 5, be in 4th for a segment of the race, and not spin out the entire race. I got all 3. I am happy.
First win of the season. Dominant win, and like I said during it, you become one of 2 drivers to lap the entire field at a road course. I mean, what does this mean for you and the season moving forward?
I hope we have more dominant showings like we did today. Feels good to be marked down in the history books. I want to thank my team, Red Wolf. Want to thank my sponsors, Red Bull, Guinness, Oakley, Adidas, Snap-on, Thorn, of course, being the team sponsor. I want to thank my teammates, Jay,